a journey of success that began in a small laboratory in Darsate, where genetic services in Oman were initially limited. In 2013, a new vision unfolded with the inauguration of the National Genetic Center, symbolizing hope and progress for the Omani population. Since then, the center has undergone a progressive evolution, witnessing a steady increase in the number of genetic tests offered. Each test has opened new doors for diagnosis, treatment, and ultimately, a healthier future for numerous individuals. This trajectory is not just a statistic, it represents the countless lives touched, anxieties eased, and futures brightened through the power of genetic science.
The National Genetic Center stands as a beacon of hope, housing the two critical arms, the cutting-edge laboratory and the expert clinical section. Together, they united the power to provide professional genetic service to Omani population.
The genetics laboratories provide high-quality genetic services to the Omani population. We have highly trained Omani scientists who dedicated their time and education to provide the best services. They have invested their time in research to develop new services. In the labs, we provide diagnostic service on the chromosomes levels and on the molecular genetics levels to diagnose different genetic disorders in the lab. We have now enhanced new techniques and developed new methodologies, including artificial intelligence, robotics, next generation sequencing such as panel genes and whole exome sequencing to provide the best high quality genetic service.
Cytogenetic department in the National Genetic Center specializes in pre- and postnatal diagnosis and in hematological malignancies for risk stratification and prognostic marker detection. The center receives the samples from all over Oman. The number of the received samples is around 3,000 per year. Cytogenetic department is divided into two sections, conventional and molecular cytogenetic. Conventional cytogenetic involve postnatal and hematological malignancies karyotyping. Molecular cytogenetic involve use of various techniques to visualize one or more specific regions in a genome or a whole genome within the chromosome. Molecular cytogenetic techniques include quantitative fluorescent in situ hybridization, quantitative fluorescent polymerase chain reaction (qFPCR), and array comparative genome hybridization microarray CGH. The center provides a unique service that is prenatal qFPCR, which contribute to the prenatal service and to patient care.
CGH microarray has been established at the National Genetic Center in 2014. It is the first tier genetic test for patients with congenital anomalies, dysmorphic features, developmental delay, and intellectual disabilities. We are the only place in Oman that provides this service to the society. We have processed more than 4,000 samples received from all over Oman. CGH has a crucial impact on the final genetic diagnosis and genetic counseling for the Omani patients and their families.
Molecular genetics is the second main branch of the genetic laboratories at the National Genetic Center. All DNA are extracted using an automated system called Hamilton.
The National Genetic Center uses state-of-the-art technologies such as next-generation sequencing, real-time quantitative PCR, and Sanger sequencing to diagnose oncology patients and monitor them during the course of the disease. The oncology patient samples that we receive are of solid tumors and hematological malignancy origin. Some are acquired and the others are hereditary. Collectively, we receive about 2,000 samples per year that include newly diagnosed cases and follow-up cases. The advantage of using molecular techniques relies on their profound ability to detect low-level cancer cells among hundreds of thousands to million normal cells. Moreover, genetic testing aid in patient risk stratification and patient management. And in the era of precision medicine, genetic testing guides clinicians on potential treatment options.
In the last 10 years, we had great achievements in the rare genetic disease section. I am proud as an Omani scientist to involve my highly skills in bioinformatics to work on the rare disease diagnosis and building a genetic and genomic database and provide high-quality genetic service to the Omani families.
Precision oncology is a unique service that is provided at the NGC, and it's a big step towards precision medicine in Oman.
National Genetic Center provides professional HLA services which contribute heavily in National Organ Transplantation Program.
Bioinformatics is a dynamic field where the biological data and the computer science work together in order to find the best solutions. The last revolution in this field, such as the artificial intelligence, big data, and multi-omics integrations, try to harmonize different computational tools and databases for clinical purpose.
The National Genetic Center focuses on continual medical education and invests largely on the field of genetic medicine.
The promise of next-generation sequencing technology is more critical for those who are in medical odysseys and who are suffering from undiagnosed diseases for years. What whole exome sequencing and whole genome sequencing can bring to these patients is finding the answer, telling them the exact genetic changes causing the disease.
Every month, we assess around 400 cases in the field of clinical genomic medicine. These are a very diverse group of patients with extremely rare genetic conditions. The role of a clinical geneticist is to integrate biochemical and molecular information based on the patient's clinical phenotype, additionally aligning the patient's condition with the molecular variants identified in the sequencing data is really crucial for patient health and their families. Each clinic is quite different in that it sees patients with conditions that might not have been known to anyone before and required preparation to ease the patient's fears and certainties. Importantly, it is not limited to diagnosis, but essentially management plan, particularly for extremely specialized medication.
Genetic counseling is a process where we help patients and their families understand and adapt to the medical, psychological, and familial implications of genetic contributions to disease. Our sessions last on average 45 minutes, where we discuss the family history, assess the risk of genetic conditions, explain the conditions and testing options, and help individuals make informed decisions about their health and their family's health. We understand that dealing with genetic information can be complex and sometimes emotional. Our goal is to provide patients and their families with the knowledge and support they need to navigate these challenges confidently.
One of the valuable services provided at the National Genetic Center, which was established since 2017, where genetic reproductive options are provided for families with confirmed genetic diagnosis as a prevention method to eliminate or reduce the incidence of heritable disease in Oman, such as pre-implantation genetic testing for monogenic disorders through IVF technology, where healthy embryos are selected and transferred back to the mother.
National Genetic Center, the umbrella of Royal Hospital and Ministry of Health, proudly launched a newborn screening groundbreaking program that detects hidden treatable biochemical genetic conditions in newborns, paving the way for early intervention and healthier future. This initiative meeting Oman Vision 2040, providing the state-of-art health service for Omani nation.
The National Genetic Center, your beacon of hope for a healthier tomorrow. We proudly pledge unveiling the Omani genome. We champion efforts to map and understand our unique genetic blueprint, and we wholeheartedly acknowledge the invaluable support of the Ministry of Health in this endeavor. Our highly qualified staff delivers compassionate and precise diagnoses, and we remain dedicated to fostering this expertise with the continued support of the Ministry of Health. With your support and the Ministry of Health's continued partnership, we unlock the secrets of our genes, building a brighter future for all. Join us on this journey towards a healthier Oman.